Connecting. We are currently streaming. We are currently live on the MCU Staincast. I'm gonna put that on fucking. How do I?
Like we're on YouTube right now.
We are on YouTube. If you go on the Staincast YouTube, you could probably see us. I'm trying to do this in a non-convoluted way where I can see the chat, but not that. Perfect. Beautiful. And then we can put our faces on now.
Staincast LLP.
How do I make this grid lock for what's going on? How do I make this the grid formation?
Staincast LLE.
Just leave it as an E the whole time.
How do I?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I ain't changing my name. That's my fucking name.
No, does anybody know how to make this? Oh, view. There it is. View. We want gallery. Aha! There we are. DL, put your fucking camera on.
Well, I still gotta pay this. I thought we're doing fucking chode reveal at 100 fucking.
I mean, it's either that or a fucking black screen, so.
I gotta open my preferences.
You didn't switch over. You did not switch over. Whatever you're putting into the in-depth news. Oh, B's here. What's going on, B? B, how do we sound? How do we look? Let me know what's going on.
How the fuck do I?
I'm going to start recording on Zoom now.
I almost pressed leave meeting on accident. That would be tough.
You probably could have just rejoined.
Yeah, but that would be tough.
All right, so B, you're gonna be the man. Let me know how everything sounds right now. All right, we sound pretty good.
Where is the chat on this thing?
It's in the stream. You can't see it. I can see the chat on my end because I'm live streaming, because I'm the one live streaming. But you should just be able to go onto the Staincast YouTube.
And like view the stream, and that's how I'll see the chat.
Yeah.
Interesting.
DL, put your fucking face in the goddamn camera so I can post something.
It's chode reveal.
Smoke is pretty quiet though. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Hold on.
Is that something on your end, or is it my thing? Because I'm just sitting like 5 feet away from the, not even 5 feet.
We're gonna wait for the delay to see for B. Smoke is pretty quiet though. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Hold on.
Is that something on your end, or is it my thing?
All right, you sound good now. You sound good now.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, you sound a lot better now. Let me get this. This shit kind of tough though. Good looks, B. Who's E? E's connecting audio. E.
E.
Oh, what the fuck? Why are you here
Why
twice?
is there another E?
Why are there two DLs?
Why is there an E?
One of them's me, the other one's me.
Remove. Okay, there we go.
Nah, don't kick you out of here, you fucking son of a bitch.
Oh, you wanted the. Oh, you did that on purpose. Oh, my B.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't.
No.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me.
Pretty good. The live stream.
I got the fucking Golden Gate Bridge back there, bro. Look at that.
All right, hold on. Let me put something.
Wow, are you in California right now?
Yeah, bro, I'm in California.
Hold on. How do you even do that?
You can blur it.
I don't know.
Well, that looks kind of fucking weird.
All right, me doing that is continuing to fuck up the stream, so I'm not trying to do that. So
Yeah.
let me just.
Virtual background on Zoom.
I'm
fucking with being in LA right now.
Hold up. I'm
How do
gonna.
you do that?
It's on settings. You literally just click settings and it's a background.
Hold up.
Interesting.
Discard.
Fucking post. I'm about to do a picture of fucking Thanos' meaty chode.
I was literally gonna take a picture of us. There we go. Beautiful.
You're gonna put that behind you?
What? No, I'm fucking putting that on the Staincast.
You're gonna put a picture of us behind you.
No.
I was like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Join the stream link.
The good news is I got my fucking my list all cooked up. I mean,
All right.
awards.
Okay. What's going on, Joe?
Joe, you're a hoe.
No, the awards are post-credit scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking Daredevil and Echo.
yeah.
That's calm. And then that's really about it, right? Like
take
Anthony Mackie.
no, take the first one because then that can lead into the new content.
Word. Whatever you say, Hag.
I feel like that just.
All right, guys. How am I sounding? By the way, this is to everyone, both you, Steve, both Miss E and Smoke. Because I know when I was recording the last one, at some parts my mic was like a lot louder than everyone else's. Why the fuck is the sun coming out? What the fuck?
You sound pretty good on my end.
Yeah, it sounds fine for me.
I'm just gonna turn it down one level. Just so I remember when I was editing the last time, it was sucking me. Like I feel like I was louder than everyone else was.
Yeah.
Those because I think whoever's hosting the Zoom session, I feel like gets priority with how like loud their shit is.
Probably. I got to see how this is going to turn out once this is all said and done. But welcome everyone. Oh Jesus Christ, Smoke! You're like disappearing over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, what the fuck?
Fucking with this spoon gate.
Joe says we sound fine.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess then I'll just get us started. What episode number is this? 29. Beautiful.
Oh, fuck. I'll lean forward a little bit.
All right.
That's nice.
Lean back.
I am leaning back right now.
All right. So I will get this started. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 29 of the MCU Staincast. We're here, the big one. Of course, I'm your host, Mr. Stephen E. With me, as usual.
What's going on, guys? What is going on, everybody? The other co-host DL here. You can just call me E if you'd like.
E.
We also have one guest. We actually have two guests coming on. We just have one right now because the other guy's sued.
Yeah,
He'll be off work soon.
yeah.
Coming in as we speak.
But we got Smoke with us.
Yeah.
As you guys heard last week, we are live streaming this on YouTube. We got a couple people in the chat right now. We're going to be, interacting with them as much as possible. So, if you missed it, that's tough. If you didn't, thank you for joining us.
That's tough.
Of course.
But before we get into that, we actually do have a couple of Staincast updates. Of course, as I'm sure most of you have seen, we have a new logo.
Shit, tough.
It is tough. Good looks to Mr. Joe the Ho for cooking that up for us.
Of course.
He did a wonderful job. Of course, we've already said that we are going to be rebranding soon, and with that comes the new logo. We're dropping the MCU. We're just going to Staincast. So we hope you guys are excited for what's next.
Yeah. The purple logo goes hard. Good looks, Mr. Ho.
Yes, sir.
The bucket hat.
The bucket hat. But so that's pretty much it for Staincast updates. It's gonna be a little interesting the next couple of weeks as we get into the TV shows because DL and I still aren't 100% positive how we're gonna do those. So bear with us on that. But before we get started on Endgame, thank you DL. That's very E.
Yeah, you can't. Oh damn, I'm fucking fading from me. Look at that.
Oh, goodbye DL.
All right, yeah, you got it.
But before we get started, of course, we do have the news. So going off the rapid fire quick. So Anthony Mackie has said that he's been on the set of Wakanda Forever and that the movie looks fantastic and that they are done filming, but he also says that he's not in the film. I'm calling cap.
Yeah, I'm calling dummy cap on that.
I'm calling serious cap. There's no way he's not. Like, it would.
Literally almost said like 3 times that he's in the film before he finally was like, actually, I'm not.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. He had to think about it for a second. He's like, I don't want to say, because like I'm not like he might not have like a huge role in it if he's just pulling up to the set now. Like I could see him being in like a scene or two, just kind of like grounding it, like the fact like reminding us that it's still in the MCU. Because now with the whole shit that they're doing, like God only knows like what's gonna happen in that movie.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's in like a post-credit scene or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Regardless, he's definitely in that movie in some way.
Mm-hmm.
We also have that.
For sure.
Miss Marvel is rated TV PG, making it the lowest rated Marvel property. I mean, like we said before, and this really solidifies it, like, we're not the intended audience for this.
Yeah. I know.
we're
by no
adult
means,
men, and this is definitely, especially with it being rated TV PG, it's meant for children, and we are not children.
It'll be so good.
Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. Probably gonna be one of the best Marvel shows to ever come out. So.
Oh yeah, by
I'm
far.
waiting on that. I need that. Like I was thinking about it, and I kind of wish Miss Marvel dropped before Doctor Strange too. I'm a little more hyped for Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
She
yeah,
looks
that's
like
understandable.
comic. She has the shape of the comic book character.
But before we, I was say before we don't want to get into that right now, because trust me, we're gonna have a nice heated conversation in a little bit. So moving on, we also have that the Doctor Strange 2 tickets for Multiverse of Madness did go on sale on Wednesday, and it broke the record for 2022 pre-sales. I think it was in the first 2 hours. It beat Batman's 24-hour sales.
Christ.
So that movie's making zero money.
Yeah, they're gonna be running up the numbers with that shit. Like that, the fact that was in the first couple hours is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. So get your tickets now.
If the trailers are any indication, that movie's gonna be fucking ridiculous.
I need that movie.
That movie's gonna be it's gonna be Choda's Peakus.
But get your tickets now. Come see the movie. It's gonna.
I got my ticket.
Yeah, I got my tickets and I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
Yes, sir.
And the final thing that I have for you for rapid fire is that Thor: Love and Thunder was internally test screened recently, and everyone said the movie's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. It's really good. It's well put together, and it keeps similar energy to Ragnarok, but makes it better.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, of course, it's got fucking Christian Bale in it, so.
Yeah. I guess while we're on that point, we could also bring up the fact that this is the new record for the shortest time between trailer and movie.
Less than 100 days until the movie releases, and we still don't have a trailer.
I'm not asking for some a minute and a half. I'm not asking for a 5-minute comprehensive trailer. But just show us what is going on. From all these posters, all we can do is imagine, and I don't really know where we're gonna be starting off or where we're going. All we know is that Christian Bale is Gore and Jane is gonna get Mjolnir pieced together somehow. We don't get any indication how it's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen.
Just give us a little something.
Yeah.
We need to.
Just a taste.
That's just a taste. We just need to know what's going on in the movie.
Nah, Joe, don't even be saying that word in that chat. No Morbius.
I mean, it's unfortunate because we'll be talking about it in a minute.
I was just not even gonna say anything about it and hope someone away.
Alright, so I guess I'll cruise us over to the in-depth real quick. So we have Kingpin and Daredevil are going to be returning for the Echo Disney Plus series. Yay! Woo!
It gives me a reason to actually want to watch that show.
Nah, I still don't want to watch it. I got mad love for Daredevil and obviously mad love for Kingpin, but Echo has got to be one of the most forgettable characters in recent memory, besides maybe the Flag Smashers. Oh yeah, no, I'm not interested in her, but the fact that they're gonna be in it just gives me, actual reason to watch the show.
They're just gonna pull up and steal her show.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
I'm not.
It's not for her. I'm for it.
Exactly, it's not for her because she can't lead a scene for her life. So Matt Murdock's gonna pull up in Kingpin. They're gonna be pulling up. They're gonna be fucking dealing. Well,
when you hire an actor that's not an actor, especially a deaf one,
she makes the same face.
It's not gonna be good. Hawkeye mid. Hawkeye mid.
That's true. It had to be said. Echo mid.
I mean, that's true.
Echo's mid already. Yeah, a little side note. Sling is for some reason was watching Iron Fist the other day. I didn't realize how bad that show was.
That show was awful. Awful. Absolutely fucking
it's
atrocious.
One of the worst things I've ever fucking seen. What is it,
Danny Rand?
Danny Rand has got to be one of the shittiest main characters. He's always getting his ass beat.
It's also miscast city. They whitewashed the fuck out of that guy.
That's true. But I just wanted to say that just because I thought it was appropriate since we're talking about the Marvel universe.
Of course.
Netflix.
Of course. I mean, we'll probably get to those at some point, but we don't have.
Yeah.
We'll get to the Defenders saga eventually.
So another one I got for you guys is Marvel Studios was not involved in the Morbius post-credit scene. I mean,
I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It's a fucking 10-year-old wrote that. I don't even think Sony was involved in the fucking Morbius post-credit scene. That crap is awful.
That movie was so fucking bad. That movie was so fucking bad, man.
Thanks for meeting me, Doc. I've been reading about you. I'm listening. I'm not sure how I got here. Has something to
Do
do
it
with
Spider-Man, I think.
I'm still figuring this place out, but I think a bunch of guys like us should team up and do some good. Intriguing.
Like, they're definitely not even acting off each other either.
No, they're not even in the same scene because there's one in frame and then it cuts to the other. Like they're never even.
That's
in
what I'm
the same
saying.
frame.
Like I would definitely believe that they were never on the same step together.
That movie was so fucking bad, man.
I guess we'll start with the nasty, and then let's get into some the silver linings of Moon Knight. So I guess we can transition over to new content.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you can talk about Morbius. Heck, I'm not because I didn't watch it. And I don't plan on watching it. I know Joe watched it for some reason.
So with Morbius, I actually have no idea what happened in that movie. Things just happened. Of course, this is now the third Sony movie in a row where it is just the hero going against the villain with the same powers. Somehow at the end, his girlfriend, I guess, is a vampire now. And then Vulture's there.
Wow.
That movie was god fucking awful. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. And I'm never watching it again.
2 out of 10 seems generous.
It's worse than both Venom and Let There Be Carnage combined.
I believe that.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, it's awful. It's fucking awful.
Though?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like,
No, absolutely.
Shit.
So at least with Venom and Let There Be Carnage, they're at least relatively entertaining to watch. There is no silver lining for Morbius. The acting is awful. The CGI is awful. The story is awful. The editing, like the title sequence, literally looks like a fucking PowerPoint that I made 2 years ago for fucking public speaking class. It is awful.
Like, was there any like bright spot of that movie whatsoever?
No.
Like, any actors? Like,
No.
Tyrese is in it, isn't he?
No. Tyrese Gibson is in it for like 3 scenes, and he just goes, "We gotta get Morbius," like the whole time.
What the fuck, man?
It was god fucking awful.
I mean, if it's not apparent to anyone else, Sony does not know how to fucking make movies, and Marvel Studios is not involved. Period.
That's true.
Like Sony needs to stick with what they're good at, pay for Marvel's expenses, and that's it. Distribute the movie, pay for the expenses, and let Marvel make the story. Doesn't Sony make 100% of the profits from Spider-Man?
The distribution stuff, yeah. Marvel gets all like the toys and all that other crap.
Yeah. Bro, they're making a fucking bag. Like, why? Like, I think Sony's just trying to be like, nah, we can do this too. Like, we don't need Marvel's help, even though, you know.
They do.
Venom.
Even though you
Their
do.
lineup of movies is like, for the lack of better words, it's pathetic.
You're capping, Joe. Joe. So those of you who can't see, Joe said that Morbius was better than a lot of DC movies. No. No. Give me the worst DCEU movies. Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey is better. Birds of Prey at least has Ewan in it. Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad at least has Will Smith and Margot Robbie that are enjoyable.
Yeah, the second Suicide Squad actually wasn't horrible.
The second Suicide Squad was really good. BVS is at least entertaining, and the extended cut is better. The only movie that I could debate with is Justice League, because Justice League is god fucking awful, but Morbius is way worse. I could at least sit through Justice League. Morbius, I don't think I could sit through to watch again.
I definitely couldn't sit through
Okay, all right. Well, Joe brought up Wonder Woman 1984, and
that movie's fucking awful.
That movie is awful.
That movie's too long, I think, is the problem.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's also boring as fuck.
Yeah, like I love I don't mind not to throw shade at Gal Gadot, but I think she was kind of miscasted a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't think she really brings too much to the character of Wonder Woman. Where you have someone like Henry Cavill, which is literally the embodiment of fucking Superman. I mean, just from his looks alone, but even besides that, he actually brings some sort of emotion to the character. But I feel like she's pretty fucking emotionless.
That's true.
And also after I saw that Fortnite rocket ride bullshit, I was off that.
I don't know why we didn't turn that movie off earlier. But at least 1984 has Pedro in it.
Yeah, even though he was kind of fucking hideous.
Yeah, but
it was so sickening when we were watching.
Joe, Batman v Superman's not bad.
We were watching Wonder Woman, all right, there's got to be 30 minutes left, and there was an hour left. There was still a whole nother I think we were saying it. The worst part of the movie is when you're still explaining plot in the third act of the movie, you're not doing a movie correctly.
Yeah.
You should not still be dumping plot, exposition. I mean, in the third fucking act of the movie, and that movie was just a pacing mess.
That movie was fucking awful.
I'm guessing the pacing on Morbius was fucking awful too.
Bro, when I tell you things happened, like things literally happened. It went so the opening movie is the one in the trailer where he slits his hand and holds it out to the bats or whatever. That's the opening shot. It flashes back to when he was a kid. Then it flashes forward to before he was fucking before he went to do the fucking the that shit that I just said. Then it flashed back to or flashed forward again back to when he fucking already took the series. It literally like things literally just happened.
Never that. I need to clean my palate. We're talking about Moon Knight now.
It's Moon Knight time. Yes, and actually we're lining up pretty perfectly because Queel should be leaving work soon.
Ronald. Good. Rondale. Yeah, so let's get into some Morbius. Let's talk about something that's actually not Morbius. Oh my god. Let's get into some Moon Knight. Let's talk about something that's actually fucking good. So, Moon Knight episode 2 just came out on Wednesday. Watch it if you haven't. That shit was tough.
That was really good. I mean, again, we try not to give spoilers as much. I mean, I know I just spoiled all of Morbius, but it's fucking Morbius. I don't really give a fuck.
No. If you're tight that we're spoiling Morbius,
you got a problem.
You're fucking soft.
But Moon Knight was really good. I mean, Oscar Isaac is continuing to be one of the best actors. Even Ethan Hawke, like Arthur Harrow is a really cool villain.
With Ethan Hawke's like little monologue when he was talking about like
Khonshu and shit.
Being, when he's just talking about like the difference between like killing like someone like before they do evil or after.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like a very like in terms of like villain wise, like he's playing like a Thanos type villain, but almost like to some degrees better. Like there's so much like there's a lot of like sense to his argument, like even more so than Thanos in my opinion in some parts.
Yeah, Joe said Moon Knight 9 out of 10. I mean, it's a little too early to call that, but it's these first 2 episodes definitely have it where it could beat or at least be even with Loki as one of the best shows.
Well, I just like what they did with Steven because like he in the comics he's such a knockoff Bruce Wayne.
I was like, he's literally Batman.
Like another way because I mean you have to differentiate him somehow because he literally looks like Batman but white.
Yeah.
So like do something different with him, which I like how they did it. I mean he's kind of a bitch, but
Xander, stop fucking saying that shit in the chat.
What's he saying now?
Fucking Dyke Chavez. He's just being a fucking. He's being a coon.
I completely agree. I know me and Hag were literally talking about the other day. Like it's like Marvel always has a good touch with that. How they always like switch things up that need to be switched. Cause like it's just such a dated concept. And like when you go to the Moon Knight comics, like I haven't read a lot of them, but like I've obviously done my due diligence on them. And they're kind of all over the place.
Oh yeah.
I like what they're settled on. Like where especially Harrow, Ethan Hawke's character. Like he's like in one fucking run, I think.
He's like in like 2 issues or some shit like that.
Yeah. So like I like what they brought so much more life to his character because he was fucking literally whatever. And like I think the ground that they've covered in 2 episodes is like more than we could say for any other show. Like that's what I was like. I think it's too early to call it like better than any other series on episode 2. But in terms of like where we've started and where we come from, like where we are now, I feel like there's been a lot of stuff established.
Yeah, they could have played a lot like into the Steven not knowing what was going on for an extended period of time, but like it's already episode 2 and he already like is starting to figure some of the stuff out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I will just say it's not really much. I mean, I guess a little bit of sort, but I'm just gonna say that suit up when he's leaning against that bus.
That was in the trailer. Oh
yeah, so that's common. Yeah, that suit up when he's leaning against the bus with that fucking music behind it is so fucking tough.
Moon Knight theme is just tough in general. Anytime it plays, I'm like, okay, that's tough.
Yeah.
That shit goes fucking stupid hard. Then all of a sudden he's just beating. Like I fucking love when he impales that fucker. Like that's all I'll say on that. But like actually,
the action is the action is really good in the show. I'm excited to get more of it.
I think why it's so good is like the juxtaposition between the 2 characters. You have Steven who's literally like an absolute like he's just an oaf. Like what do you call him, a donut? Like Steven's literally a fucking donut. And then you got Mark, like as soon as you can just tell like I like how like when you see the recording in the beginning of the episode where you see like his face, like you know that's not fucking Steven. Like, it's from the face itself. Like it's just tough. Like whether or not we'll see Jake at some point, Mr. Lockley.
Jake Lockley.
We'll see. We'll see if he pops out too. I'm curious to know if they're gonna change him or not since they changed Steven. But
I think so. I mean, I have my theories on that. Where I mean, like, I think that A, we've already seen Jake, whether we know it or not, and B, I think that he's gonna be like the what the fuck?
Like the Defiant personality.
Yeah.
I think that Jake, because I feel like Jake.
Hold on. For some, it says your meeting will end in 10 minutes. Contact your IT team to upgrade to Zoom Pro for unlimited group meetings. What?
Are you serious?
I'm on fucking my school account. What the fuck?
Scene. Zoom be fucking sucking, bro. Zoom is dummy mid. We're talking about mid things right now. I see it on your fucking.
What
I
the
see it on
fuck?
my screen too. It says in the corner, time left.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Doesn't say anything for mine.
Is it? Because this has never happened. Smoke, is this yours?
No,
What'd you sign in with, Smoke?
Yeah, Smoke, what did you sign in with for Zoom?
My school thing.
What the hell? All right, well, we're gonna have to figure this out in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, as long as we had the full episode, like, on there, like, before we get into the episode, we'll just iron out all that crap real quick.
Yeah, we'll have to stop the stream and restart it.
Yeah.
But
because like, I'm definitely logged in under my Buffalo thing. Like, just because my name is E doesn't mean I'm not fucking under mine.
yeah.
No, this is literally my school account. That's the only Zoom account that I have.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right, well, then we'll just cut off here. We're gonna end the stream. We're gonna figure this out, and then we'll also be back with Queel to fucking.
Yeah.